with plenty of rest. And for these two teams, 2 rounds, taking a look at New York, break the higher. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Daniels. Johnson is out there with Davis. And there's Jackson. And it's Walker in at small forward. They get it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. New York on D. Daniels kicks to Jackson. Daniels with it. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Davis. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And here are the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Gray passes to Brunson. Carter down low. Guarded by Walker. And it's Carter missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Davis gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Walker dishes to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Brunson outside. Over Walker. Rejected by Walker. Here is Daniels. Defended by Bridges. Daniels, no good. Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Gray. Towns, high post. Pass to Carter. Will it go? Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Wound up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Carter.
Need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Team foul. At the line for New York. At the line.
Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shoots a fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
Carter against Walker. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's a
Vicious two-hand monster swing.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Knicks trail by 4. Here's Carter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
That's good from Carter. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Daniels. Back to Jackson. Johnson sets the screen for Jackson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Boy, you have to love how...
Here's Brunson. Pass to Carter. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by the Hawks. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks. Johnson is out there with Davis. And there's Jackson. Then it's Daniels. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
It's blocked. Here's Gray. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Carter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Back to Davis. Towns with the steal. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Jackson to tie it up. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Inside, here's Davis. It's blocked. Pass to Brunson. Towns, wide open, knocks down the three. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And while we got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last time out. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
All right, David, thanks. Towns, a screen on Jackson. Brunson finds Bridges. Carter inside the three-point line, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
"19 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Timeout, Hawks. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here is Daniels. Johnson finds Jackson. Shoots over Brunson. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.